water is what? Bottle of water? Bottle of water? Of how many is 25 liters? I don't- 12 liters. He has to 12 like this and fast for 100 days. And after he finish like that, he divide. He give you half you drink and half he bath you, so that we remove all those enchantments that you have been having for years and years before we can bring you back, because you are lost. I say you are lost into illusions. God time is now. I say God time in the national level, it is now. God time into the whole country, national level, province is now. So they will know that somebody is born in that family. This is why you found in the time of Moses, when Moses was born, Pharaoh felt it in the spirit. Egyptians felt it, that there's a greatness. There is something that is happening. Somebody is born. But when they tried to check and search, they couldn't find it into their sight, because the star was so bright. And such kind of a star is a star of kings. It's good? It's good? To understand this, you need to come in the New Testament. You're a believer, a Christian, good. You need to come in the New Testament, seeing when Jesus is born. A king is born. Isaiah is saying, king will be born. So when you come now in the New Testament, you see these wise people, the people of knowledge, those who are studying stars. They saw the star and they said, there is a king who's born there. They said, no, that's not, no. We should. Oh, angel, okay, let's follow the star. They follow it until I told you, brother, papa, mama, I told you. That is why you see, when you were born, ask your mother. People came to bring things to you. They linked their life to your life. As you succeed, they will succeed. I say in the name of Jesus, whosoever, those who came when you were born, they obey to God's instructions by bringing good wealth to your family, by bringing clothes to you. I say, as you are prospering, let them prosper also in the name of Jesus Christ. As you are becoming, let them become all in the name of Jesus Christ. That's why you see that these guys, when they saw the man be born, they said, no, we know one rule, one law. In the Jews, in the Hebrews, the God, Yahweh, the God, when he met Abraham, he thought, Abraham, I'll take you to the land where you will become, and into that very land, whosoever will bless you shall be blessed. So when these wise men stood to look at the star, they knew that there is a star of a king there. We must go to the king and bless him. Watch this. That star appeared in the sky. They said that star in the sky, there must be a correspondent to the star which is in the sky on earth. Brothers and sisters, this place, that is why you see a woman called Anna in the temple praying. She looked up, she could see the star of God. She could see in the house of God that there is a sun somewhere. Liva sukoliava osekoa in the azalas. There was a sun who had to come, who had to be downloaded into our system, that our womb was locked because she was called to receive and give birth to the greatness You get what I'm saying? The only son of this woman, Anna, surpasses the sons and daughters of this other one, the other woman, Penina. Penina had a lot of wives. I mean, a lot of kids. But one son of this Anna could not compare to the son of Penina. Not at all. The womb was closed because God was processing things inside there. And she decided on earth, saying, I am now ready to carry it. Now, give it now to me. She looked up as, wow, hola, hey, such a grandson? No, no, no. I'm telling you that I'll anoint him. I'll train him. He will be a prophet. I'll train him. He's going to be a leader of tomorrow. Your parents were training you. This is why you see your parents were training you to be a leader. Your parents were training you to be a great woman. Your parents used to advise you because they had made an agreement with God. Because God has spoken to them. They say, if we bless, we are being blessed. But in this case of Jews, Pharaoh knew that it was no longer an issue of blessing them. That this guy had been blessed already. They were being blessed by having Joseph in the palace. Joseph praying. Joseph having the favor that he found in the eyes of the king for Pharaoh. But what they felt, they said, no way. This is something else. This one is something else. That glory which was coming, is stopped in the house of the governor. It stopped and grew up in the house of Potiphar. And moved again a little bit and remained in the level of the prime minister, Joseph. And all that it remained, it was God to change the law, the curse which was upon the children of Israel, the blockage upon the children of Israel. And they were living in lack of knowledge of what was going. But they knew where they come from, their steps, their father, their forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know Lumumba, you know Kwame, you know Nyerere. They play their role of independence. They play their parts. What is your part? What have you performed so far? The glory stopped on the level of prime minister. Watch this. In a country, you have a decree written by the minister, and you have one written by the president. The one of the president is above the prime minister. The prime minister is above the region commission or the governor is above. I say when I'm talking like this, you are hearing already. You have gained more wisdom. You know, it's no more wisdom, right? So when I'm talking about this writing of decree, you directly understand and can picture the letter written by the king for Nehemiah. You get it? You have become so. No, it's good. Uh, It's good. Abraham wife entered the house of the king. The house, we can say Abraham had entered in the house of Pharaoh, and Pharaoh had written a decree on the people. So when Joseph came, Joseph reached only on the level of the governor, eh, Potiphar. Then he went in the level of a minister. But yet we need somebody in the house of the king who can change things, because kivala ose os kalina anza paose ivaloske paina anza diske paraos sovalia na unze padiske para the ends. Because when this man Abraham came out of the house, he went with the properties. He went with things belong to Pharaoh. And God needs somebody to come and correct the things. Oh, I'll speak again. God called Abraham out of the house for him to be his God, his king. But yet, Pharaoh had become the king or king over the properties of Abraham. So when Moses is born, Pharaoh's people sensed that there's somebody in the realm of spirits. There is a star of a king, a power of the king, which is coming. Is not coming from my family as a king. This in power, the intensity of power is not coming from my family. The intensity of power is for a king. When you are born, you are that intense power. He is not in the house of the governor. He is not in the other house at all. Not at all. So he took decision to kill all the new baby, all the newborn from the Israelites. I told you, if you cannot have them, then it's to kill them. You see, colonizations, people were being killed because they sensed that in times of the afflictions, God always sent people. God always sent babies. God always sent